egg I have is purple and mottled?
Yep.
Alright. Let's see. How good is my luck? 19. I'm super lucky. Usually when someone needs to make a luck check to see whether or not they're that lucky, do they need to roll under or above?
They need to roll under, but if you're talking about rolling a luck check to see if you can, if you actually already grabbed the codex with that egg, I'm not. It won't. That's not gonna happen.
You'd have to roll
It's
like
a good
3
idea, but it's not
20s
gonna
in a row.
Because I'm thinking, like, what if we go back there
That'd be
and he
like-
goes, "It's gone," and then like the alarm song and stuff like that.
That what we would do is we'd go to the Seattle Space Needle. I'd say drop the D20 off the Seattle Space Needle, and if it landed on a 20 at the bottom, you'd find it. You'd tap it.
Why is that any more random than just rolling?
It's hyperbole for effect.
No, he takes like a bucket of D20s to the top of Space Needle,
Yes.
throws
And they
it off, and they all land on 20.
That's funny.
You know what? I am unwilling to do this. I'm unwilling to give up my cool toy that I just created Batso for.
No, please.
Why do we need this codex anyway? We'll get it another way. We're very resourceful.
Floating gems are so cool.
This is like the entire library of knowledge is before us.
Yeah, and I don't plan to live here for the rest of my days. I didn't just regain my childhood all over again.
And Burgess like gets up close to you and goes and kind of grabs you a little bit, almost.
I'm gonna fight him off because I'm afraid he's gonna steal my Ion Stone
Okay.
and make the trade himself. So,
So
I'm
he-
not gonna let him get close enough.
So you like kind of push him and he goes,
Yeah.
You don't understand. I have to get back there. I have to get back to elsewhere somehow.
We'll get you there. We won't need the codex to do it. You'd be amazed at how powerful we are. Have you been in Merek's wardrobe?
You can't get to the realm of the gods. Like, no mortal man is that powerful.
We're not mortal men. We have the bow and the chits. We just need the key word.
Burgess has ramped up a bit in his like franticness. Like you're surprised. Like he's revealing a psychosis of somewhat.
Sure.
So he scratches his head a bit and he goes,
Look, why do you need to get there? What is your story? Because if it's worthy, we will get you there. You would be surprised. My comrades are amazingly resourceful. We've done things that no single mortal person could possibly imagine accomplishing in a lifetime already.
You don't understand what it was like there. You don't understand.
Wait, are you saying it was so glorious and awesome that your life has nothing been a shade of it? I've seen Buffy. I know what you're talking about.
And he laughs a bit and he goes, if I can just get back for a short amount of time, I think I can learn the secret.
We will do everything in our power to do this.
You don't understand. Within the secret of Elsewhere itself lies the ritual to become a god.
Amazing.
I couldn't tell Jovan or Merek about it. But you and your history with your father, you have a history of pissing off planar entities. Or so I've heard.
It's true.
You understand what it would mean if we could steal this.
And become gods ourselves?
But it all begins with us finding this codex. If we don't have the map to get to Elsewhere, we can never return. Not without death. And that's frankly a route I'm not willing to try. Because we might actually have to deal with death.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We haven't met Death in this game yet, right?
No, you have
Okay.
not. You have seen a glimpse of him when he whisked Az's X away.
Right. So we know that Death is a dude.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Well,
A being.
you know he's a shadowless entity, sure. Is that like... Why is that important?
Because if we learned anything in this game so far in dealing with Merek and Jovan is that if it's a dude, we can find them and talk to them. Like, we are awesome with stuff like this.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
oh, I see. You mean death is like an entity you can discuss things with.
right, exactly. Like I feel super confident that first of all, I do not like giving up stuff,
Right.
especially super cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Vergis is not nearly as cool as intimidating now that he's just a kid.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we have to.
How much do you believe his story?
I believe his story. I just don't believe the story that he would share godhood with me if we ever got there. Because if I were in his
do you
position,
think it's as easy as he's making it out to
It's
be?
He
never
almost
that
didn't want to
easy.
share the fact that the ritual even existed.
First of all,
He could be making it up.
yeah,
He might just want to get back there so bad he's willing to trick you.
yeah. I also
To
know
this
the
extent.
story of the peaches, and there's just no way that you just show up and the guys are like, oh, we shouldn't have left the ritual sitting there in the garden. We should have at least put a guard on it. It's like,
and
as this has been often said, one does not simply walk into Mordor. Like, you don't just go to the realm of the gods. It's like, hey, have you met us? We're here for the ritual.
mortals. We're here for the godhood.
And it's like, oh yeah, we've been waiting for you guys. We haven't had a mortal become a god in 1,000 years. It's about time.
So Burgess looks you up and down and goes, well?
No, it's too dangerous. And I don't want to give him my stuff. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go. Here, grab an egg. They'll make you happy for a while. Maybe you'll get the random right egg.
He waits for
It's like buying a lottery ticket.
almost as if he's trying to make a decision.
I'm up. If he's
Okay.
using magic on me,
No, he's
I'm-
not casting anything. So
I
he stops for a second, and you're leaving, and he
Yeah.
goes,
We'll find a way.
"You'll
But
regret
not this way."
All right. He doesn't say it like a threat. He says it like, "We'll regret this as a
Sure,
missed
sure.
opportunity."
No. I feel like now that I have this information, I'm gonna get this ritual with or without him.
So when you return, you overhear me and Jovan conversing. It's easy. It's just a couple of spells, and we just fake that the world is going to end by Lear. We're not actually ending the world. Just
Why would
rain
you
of
want to do
blood.
this?
It's because to just scare the people away.
We need to save the people. We need to,
Yeah, we'll
we need to
save
make
them,
their
like-
homes safe. We don't need to scare them from their homes.
Yeah, because Lear's not safe. Look, we just fly up, we take a pig, I enlarge
Lear
it,
can
it becomes
be
really
safe.
big, we explode the pig, now pig guts are falling from the sky. No one wants to be in a city where pig guts fall from the sky. We do this once a week, two times a
These
week.
people don't have
Next
anywhere to
thing
go.
you know,
Merek.
people are leaving because pig guts are falling from the sky, or they love it because bacon's falling from the sky.
This is the
It's-
third plan you've suggested involving pig guts.
It's a legitimate strategy.
No, it's not.
We will
What's
discuss this
going on?
further later.
So you guys get back right as that
Yeah.
comment.
I think that this is somehow Merek's way of getting Jovan to become a worshipped god himself. It's like, then
Look,
Jovan
it's-
shows us, saves the world, and people start building shrines to Jovan all over the city.
The core of Lear is all the gods want them to be there.
Right.
Yes.
You just have to make it seem like the gods don't want them to be there anymore. And what do you do to show that gods are angry?
You create disasters.
Exactly.
No, Lear can
Raining
be a
blood,
symbol for the
raining
world
frogs,
that these
lightning
different religions
storms,
can act in harmony.
droughts. Look, I told you, I can drain the basin. I can
Merek.
move all the water.
Merek,
why
I
are we trying to get all
understand.
the sea?
Merek, I understand that you believe that you are the most powerful being in the universe,
That's not why.
but it is not true. Not
So
by a very
curators
long
like
shot.
shaking their heads at this conversation. They're just like, "You guys are idiots." Like, but so,
I don't understand why we're trying to get people to leave Lear, though. I don't
Because
understand
if
the end
Alloy
game.
doesn't,
doesn't
have
make
the
any
people,
sense.
then what does he have left?
The whole city.
He has a city.
Did you not hear him talking about how, like, that there was a plan about moving the city? Like, it's like some spaceship or something
yeah.
like that. Plus,
We'd
we-
save the people.
I don't believe that the citizens are a key facet of Parallax's plan.
and we
Well-
still haven't asked Vergis about the pylons.
Fair enough.
Like,
But,
where are the people gonna go? Let's say there is a rain of pigs and frogs.
There's towns nearby.
So you two return,
Oh,
and
no.
the old curator looks at Versus and goes, "Did you get what you needed?" And
I
Versus
couldn't
goes-
find it.
And
It was
Versus goes,
gone. We think the gargoyles filed it.
No, actually, I managed to grab it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you didn't look." And he pulls out a rat tail out of his pocket and tucks it back inside. And he looks at Merek and winks. All right.
Like a braid of hair.
No, like his his malformed mouse tail.
Malformed mouse.
You remember you sent a rat through, and it came back and gave you that message.
That's right. Yeah.
Wait, message?
It was like that was back when Vergis was still mad at you. So
Oh.
the
And it was
curator,
missing a tail?
it may have been. So the curator like looks
I don't
looks down at all of you and goes, "All right, now please leave. But before you do,
No.
one final warning. Did you take anything from the library?
No, I did not.
Nothing.
No,
Because
I
if you
did
go
not.
through this portal with something in your possession from the library, and I mean anything at all, it's not going to end well.
Would air?
No. I'm talking. Come on.
We're speaking wizard talk
Hey,
here.
this-
I'm talking about one of the books, one of
This
the
scroll,
scrolls.
the scroll does not count. Yes, this piece of paper.
That does
you
not
gave me?
count. I have taken precautions.
We have our great memories of this place. Trust us.
And nothing else.
Daydrill.
No, we're fine. No, why do you all look at me? Look, I got this awesome stone. We're fine. We're good to go.
Vergis looks
I hope
over
so.
at you and goes, I have taken nothing either. And the old character goes, well, what do I care? It's your funeral anyway if you did.
Yeah. Plus, I'm thinking about how the elves or the golems or the gargoyles thought the codex was taken from this place, and it's like, you know what? Who cares? Maybe people take things from here all the time. By the time the librarians come back for a find,
It's so vast, they can't have a good file. Good enough file.
yeah, right?
Like, who are you going to listen to? The curator? The one who doesn't want things taken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to threaten.
He doesn't care.
Of course he's
just
going
said
to
he
threaten
doesn't
you.
care.
It's probably just.
I mean, what are keeping books in the library?
Yeah. By the time he discovers the thing
Right.
that is actually missing, I'll either be dust in the ground or like unto a god.
I'm
So-
sure that wind being that was tearing people apart is just an illusion of some
Yeah.
sort.
Plus, they have that whole
To scare people away.
teleportation thing.
Let's just go.
Then by all means.
By
Plus, how would they know we're the ones who took it? Like, the people come in here all the time. Like, by the time you find something
Also,
missing,
I'm comforted
It
by
would,
the thought
it would
that
be
if,
in your pocket.
that if
That's how
Daedriel
they would know.
has taken anything, he would deserve whatever comes.
that's right. I've lived too long to be doing that.
Then by all means.
Trust me, my dad and I, we have a history of pissing off extra-plane entities, so we know the consequences of things.
That's
I
exactly
just had a
why
cool
I
tattoo
asked.
for a long time. that I
Shall,
just-
shall we
You're
go
pissing me
to the
off,
portal?
David.
yeah. All right, we're out. Thanks so much.
We
I
stepped-
take the
we
lead
stepped
because
through.
I want to be out first, and also because I'm the guy who
Oh my God.
checks for traps.
Goodbye, and don't come back.
Farewell.
We
So
will
you
not.
guys-
So mean.
You guys walk off into the darkness, and it's like a thin triangle of light that slowly rumbles and then closes behind you. And in a moment, you're left in utter darkness.
Oh, that's terrible.
Walk
And Burgess
forward.
is like, this isn't fun.
Can
No
I
one said
can I
planar
make my
travel
symbol
easy.
glow with Netro's
Do you have a spell?
power? No, just
Does
by
it
like,
just normally like
I can
use it-
focus my energy into it.
That's
and make it glow,
cantrip.
right?
It goes all the time.
That
Yeah,
is a
It
spell
channels-
called a cantrip.
Not to provide enough light to see by.
And it's a cleric natural ability
Yeah.
called
right?
glow stick.
No, it's not.
Hey, Merek,
If you cast
can you
spiritual
hear us
weapon-
in here?
Yeah, I'm.
I'll
Yes.
attempt to
Don't
cast.
you have that
spiritual
hat
weapon.
that has light?
I'm not summoning the wardrobe in here.
Here,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
mad?
light my torch.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead, torch.
Solutions.
See?
I'm a mundane. I'm a muggle.
So you light a torch and you guys continue walking, and as soon as you light the torch all around you, you can see that you're in like this stone hallway.
Yes.
It's like stone, and as you continue to walk along, you see that it turns into like white alabaster after a while.
Ooh, I like the way you said that. Alabaster.
Alabaster.
Yeah,
alabaster.
like you're from Harvard or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yes.
So you guys continue walking along, and Vergis goes, "Huh?
Do we know what part of Lear is made of white alabaster?
You don't know where you are.
Hmm.
I feel like I've been here before."
Well, if you realize what it is, you should let us know quickly because we may end up like in the den of the Illuminators or the prisons of the barbarians
I
or
would
something
like
like
not
that.
to.
Vergis, this must be difficult, but do you have any semblance of an idea how long you were
In
dismissed
elsewhere?
away?
No idea. I know I've been back in the library about a week. I don't know how long I was drifting through the ether.
Interesting.
Maybe we bit off more than we could chew. And as you continue walking forward, eventually you see that at the end of the hallway, and everything around you is alabaster, constructed out of it, unless I say
Mhm.
otherwise,
Mhm.
which is amazing. At the end of the hallway, there's a curved archway that leads out into what you think is a wider room. And Vergis narrows his eyes a bit and goes, "Huh, it feels very familiar." And as you guys walk out through the archway, lifting the torch up, you look up, and high above you, going off the ground and everywhere, you can see a variety of stairways, just climbing infinitely into the air. And there are stairways that sometimes like go upside down and feed back into each other. It's like an M. Escher painting up in
Right.
here, like everywhere, all around. And then there's stairs that go off either side and all that stuff.
Did we ever see anything similar to this in the Undercroft when we were down there?
Nope.
Do we have?
And Vergis goes, "Oh,
This is a dimensional hub, right?
I don't think it's a hub, but it's definitely where your magic sent me until I was plucked out of here by the gods.
Wait, it sent you to this room?
Well, not this room specifically, but this same dimension. I recognize all these stairs."
Wait, the gods plucked you from here and sent you to the library?
Oh, yes, they said it was not to the library, to elsewhere. I made
Oh.
it to the library on my own.
From there.
Wait,
yes.
why did they pluck you?
They said it was a very dangerous place to be.
We were just sent here by the curator.
Why would he send us here? He said we would be
We
back
must.
in Lear.
There must be a way to get out of here then.
So you're saying this place is somewhere near Lear adjacent?
No, I'm.
No.
And at that instant, you hear a slow kind of
Like a
slurching
stomach
noise.
digesting?
Slurching noise behind you. And as you
Is this because Daedriel took something?
No, we look back.
as you turn your head around to look up above the archway you've just come through, hanging over the archway is this shadowy black mass with tendrils and little hands that start popping out of it. And at every part, eyes begin to open, and then more mouths and stuff begin to open wide.
No!
Oh.
It's a trap.
What have you done? What have you done, Dodger?
Wait, why do you accuse me? We were all in that tunnel.
And
This
we'll
has
end here
nothing
for
to do
tonight.
with me.
What? There's.
Uh-oh.
How could there be a paradox? This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there can't be a paradox here. This is
Is
like
this
the-
place out of
Unless
time?
you were attempting to take something that exists in a future timeline back to a previous past timeline.
Wait, the library exists in the future?
No.
It exists outside of time, though.
Oh, these eggs are like scientific advanced like storage units and stuff like that. It's probably some kind of like
Daedriel,
library
why?
thing.
Why?
It's super fun. Also,
Great.
this is supposed to be Lear adjacent,
Yeah.
which means
But now
that
we have no way to contain it, and
This
it
is not
basically
Lear
just
adjacent.
consumes everywhere.
We're in a dimensional hub.
You don't understand.
We're trapped in a dimension.
You don't have to worry about containing the paradox anymore. This is the paradox.
this is awesome. This is how. Plus, surely, if the gods came and saved Vergis, how much more so they would need to come save us now? If they want to prevent the paradox
Yes,
from
Netro,
eating the
please take us to elsewhere. Pluck
Yeah.
us.
This is
Next time.
brilliant.
You plucked an unbeliever. Why don't you pluck me?
Yeah, right? Aren't we so much more deserving than
We are
Vergis?
so much more deserving than Vergis. Fuck Vergis.
Yep. This is the outcome we've been looking for. This is like,
Mhm.
you know. Plus, I actually thought that the curator was pulling a joke on us and that he was sending us back to Lear, but in a different timeline.
Oh yeah.
So that we're like,
Oh,
oh, you're in
funny
Lear, but 100 years have passed. So it's like,
The curator's done with silly tricks. He's only rarely does he indulge himself. So he's
God damn it.
hey, I am
It was-
not,
it
I'm
was a
not
risk.
saying
This
anything.
campaign is just getting more and more frustrating.
really.
No, this is the best.
I don't want to frustrate you. Why is it
No,
frustrating?
I don't think it's frustrating. For
I just want to help Lear.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
we're
he
just
doesn't
getting
mean, like, frustrating in
farther
terms of
away.
gameplay,
I-
but- No, this is the classic, like
Yeah.
the best thing, right? If you read any
It's
of
alright,
those
guys.
great
I
like
just wanna do a
13
good
volume
thing.
novels, they're all like
We
that. It's
really do
like
bad
some wizard
things.
shows up in a village and there's some like full-headed boy who's nothing been a farm boy and he goes, "You are the chosen one. Someday you are dead." And they're like, it's sort of like, "All right, Luke, if you just come with me, everything will be fine." And it's like, "No, I have to go race things, and I have to go to this planet that has like trees, and my sister's lips are so soft, and all that." And like this whole long thing when they could have said, "You know, if you just come with me, you know, you wouldn't have gotten me killed."
Yeah.
It's like, and it's the whole thing. Like, have you ever read the Wheel of Time series?
No, I haven't. I've
The
heard
Wheel-
of it though.
It was the Wheel of Time series was basically one book that was brilliant,
Mhm.
and then like 6 books of like, what the heck are you doing? Just go with the guy.
Alright, are you saying this is what this campaign is like?
No,
or-
but I'm talking about how like every great adventure, the
Mhm.
heroes never actually achieve their primary goal
Oh,
in the
okay.
easiest way possible.
Right, yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, oh, we could just
Well,
rescue Lear and
that's not
save
an
all these
adventure.
people,
'Cause
but
you-
there's a side
yeah.
plot that we haven't just looked at.
Well, it's okay because the sad thing about this is that I know what's coming up next week is that Daedriel is going to learn nothing from what he just did.
no, he's learned.
no,
it's
no.
just that all
No, I mean you won't learn by consequence. You'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
Wait till next week.
Dangerous thing is that he basically learns that it turns out that offending the gods is not as fatal as everyone says in the stories, and he just thinks it's kind of fun, right?
Well-
some people like roller coasters. Nadriel likes the whole like tweet peak. It's like
Well,
Moving off,
you can
enter-
offend the gods until
extrapolate
you become
this.
important enough where your opinion matters.
yes, right? Because I think that's how you get the cool job, right? At some point, the gods are like, "All right, Nadriel is such a pain in our butt." And you know what?
You just become such a problem that they nominate you as something.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just go, hey, so the way we can solve this problem is to just give him a job and get him out of the system. It's like just basically,
It's
hey, we'll let you in on just enough of the secrets so that you focus on this stuff instead of
Look,
crapping
we'll
on
make
our
him.
plans.
We'll make him the postmaster general in
It's-
Buffalo.
It's like a celestial Shishibukai.